doing?
Oh, I'm making up some formula. We've had some very sick kittens actually surrendered today. The rangers were dealing with a household that had a lot of cats in it. So we've taken on all these cats and kittens. They've come to the facility. They're sick with cat flu. We suspect they've got Giardia or Coccidia. And not to mention that as the lady was getting them out of her car, she lost one of them, and it's now running up Medford Road at East Maitland. But I'm making up some formula, what I call a smush, which is formula, and this is really good for mums and babies. So I'm making this up, trying to get them to eat because the lady said that they weren't eating, and they are looking like they're in pretty bad shape. So we're just making up like a formula type thing to try and help them. We'll put some Nutrigel in there, anything to boost them up.
And the non-eating could be because they're sick? That's
correct. Now we've spoken to our vet, and unfortunately all the vets, we've rang multiple vets and we can't get them in anywhere. So I'm going to have to stay and look after them and monitor them, and making sure they eat. And if that means I have to bottle feed them, then I'll have to bottle feed them. So I'll show you what we mean. They're very, very tiny. Some of them are normal size, but yeah, they're really not well.
And so we've moved the ferals that were in this cage, we've moved them out.
So we've moved them out and set this up as a quarantine area. So these are the bigger cats. Now this house had 3 sets of litters. So they've given us all the dates of all the kittens. So these guys are not too bad, but they are a little bit fluey, and some of them, their poo smells horrendous, which tells us, so obviously we're going to have to worm them, we're going to have to flea them because they've got fleas on them. And then we've got the really, really tiny ones. I mean, look at these markings of the cats.
Yeah, that one up the back looks younger.
Oh, definitely. So this one here, you can see how apparently its mother has rejected it. It's not eating, and you can just tell it's not in a good way. So we have to become its mum. So we're just relying on our experience of what we need to do. And first thing is going to do is get some formula into this little one, especially that one. I'm very worried about it. So I'll get it out in a second and see if I can get it eating. I'll do that now. So bear with me while I get a little thing. Before I get to those ones, I want to tend to the healthy ones first before I go in and touch them. So these guys are learning to eat without being in a bottle. So maybe she's ready. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Come on, have something to eat, darlings. Come on, come down. Come on, sweets. Have something to eat, sweets. Why do you always like me every day? It's time to have some dinner. Alright, stretch your leg, big boy. And if you've noticed that a black cat came out, this is Hobo, which is a male cat that we have here, and he's actually Mr. Mum. So these guys came in without a mum, and Hobo actually teaches them how to use the kitty litter tray, and he mothers them, which is really beautiful. Big stretch, big boy, hey? Big stretch, darling. All right, well, now that these guys are under control, they're eating, we're going to attempt to get the other ones, making sure they eat. So, Brownie, would you be able to keep an eye on them? Little monsters will be running everywhere. going to put some Nutrigel in for these guys. It just gives them a little bit extra goodness that they need. So if you've got an animal that's not doing very well, the vets will always tell you to give it a bit of Nutrigel. Or just mix it in. It makes the food quite sweet, makes them want to eat. So even if you've got an animal that's not eating, they will always eat it. Generally, if it's roast chicken or if it's got a bit of Nutrigel in it. So that's our aim, is to see how these guys go. So I spend a fair bit of my time during the day making up formula. See how these guys go. Hello, babies. I'm going to get the sick one out first. Oh, it doesn't even look well. Hey, darling.
Almost doesn't look old enough to be feeding by itself.
Yes, it does. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there we go.
That's it, baby.
Oh, that one is getting into it now, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll put food in there for these guys, but it doesn't matter. This one's so tiny, but the fact that he's eating, that's all that I care about, is that we can get food in, because apparently he hasn't been eating for days where he's been living, and they haven't had the money to take to a vet. So we said, just bring it to us, we will get it sorted, but it can't go without food. Now I'm not sure if you can see, but absolutely vibrating, just eating that food. So that baby cat, is fabulous for cats that need it, especially the newborns. Clearly too young to be away from its mother.
And so how old did they say that this one was?
About 3 weeks. Mum's rejected it. So the good thing about what I've made up is it's actually formula. It's actually Divita-Lac, which is also another thing that we must always have on the shelf here. It's formula for when we get orphan puppies or kittens that are too young and they're too young to eat. We get this Divita-Lac, and then like this, I've added the mum cat in, and I've given it a little bit of Nutrigel just to try and help it along. Now when this cat came in, this little baby kitten came in, it was barely moving. We thought this cat's gonna die unless we do something. So actually, I think you even commented, Tani, there was the little silver one wasn't doing too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really flat.
I know, darling, I know. So we're gonna have to clean this one up because it feels awful, and you can see fleas running around on it. So it's gonna have to have a bath.
Not to mention just this treading in the food.
And that's correct. Okay. All right, darling. All right. Okay, sweetheart. Let's just get these guys. We're gonna get you sorted.
Oh, just that smell just hits you, doesn't it?
It does. So the smell is so overpowering. You can tell they've got something definitely awful going on. A number of things have come to my mind what I think it is. It could be coccidia, it could be giardia. They're probably full of worms as well. And you can see like fleas. the flea dirt on them and everything like that. The baby's definitely going to feel better for it. Just awful. It's all crusted up under its neck.
You can even see the dried stuff underneath.
Yeah. You know, we've got a number of animals that come in, they're always in bad shape, even impound animals. We've got one now which we need to shave. So a lot of our day can be tending to these animals more than just putting them in a kennel and taking them for work. You know, we're cutting nails, we're treating ear infections and washing animals that are flea ridden and, you know, just trying to tend to them. There's stuff all matted in its fur, possibly food that they've tried to give adult food to a kitten, and it's all on its chest, and as you can see it's just lumps and lumps of it. Just all matted, so kind of break it down. Obviously we don't want to be pulling on it, we just have to soften it until it comes off. Can't budge any of it, it's just rock solid. And instead of getting the help, taking the animal to a vet or coming and seeing us sooner, this kitten has just been going downhill and it's been given stuff that is not good for it. It needs formula, it needs all the nutritious stuff that puppies and seniors need as they're developing. Oh, cannot get it off, can I, baby? Hey? And the smell is horrendous, so I could be actually using my nails on poo for all I know. Hairdryer here, so I'm drying off with a hairdryer. Just cleaning him up, making him feel a bit better. Enough fleas as we see them. I know, Mama. We won't give you another one. You've got enough. It's okay, sweet. So, you know, This is the type of animal that you can't just leave, shut the door at 4 o'clock and leave, because you don't know if he's going to be actually here in the morning. So this is where I stay at the facility, or a staff member takes the animal home, depending on what animals we've got home. But yeah, it's not just a 9 to 5 job with these animals, it's a lot of care. And every animal's different, they've all got different needs. You can see that even after a bath, the towel is still just dirty, but at least we can get his fur a bit softer. Yeah, little boy, definitely a little boy. Basin, hey? Dry you off so you're nice and warm. Nope. No suicides.
Stay here, little one. You're okay. You're okay. Everybody loves going to the hairdressers. These kittens have got some amazing markings. Get your traction here on the seat. This sweet boy, oh darling. What's the sort of darling? Actually feels a bit stubborn on his chest. They've got a little wormy belly though.
Yes, they've all got wormy bellies. People think that they misunderstand and think that they're actually well fed. Oops, just got a flea. Think that they're well fed, but it's actually worms. Darling. Oh, can you hear the purring?
Mm-hmm.
What, my darling? Oh, I can hear you purring. Yes. You're welcome. The fact that this little one's eating makes me I feel so much relief.
Doesn't look like the others ate any of it.
No, but as you can see from the grey one, if you can see its eyes, you can see that they've come in sick. So, look at the markings on the back ones. My goodness, almost a bit Bengali. Look here, darling, look. I know, sweets. You're okay. I'm gonna make sure you're okay. In you go, darling. Hey,
Aww.
that's not nice. Got spotted for the... Back. Now I need to feed them. Here you guys go. Yeah, that's it. Good babies.
Might need to get another bowl for them.
Yeah, I will. Come on, darling. Obviously we'll just monitor and make sure that they're eating. These guys are, so that's a good thing. Is that his tail?
This one eating.
So we've got 3 eating out of this one. Is this one eating?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all eating.
I think your mixture is a hit.
Oh, years of experience. Make up our secret smush.